What's up, Sagittarius? Is it late night or early morning? I'm not sure, but we have gone from Halloween to Dia de los Muertos, and we are doing our Hallowed season readings and our overviews from this witching year into the next witching year. So this Halloween, Day of the Dead until next year's, but we're also focusing on this next month coming up. These readings are in celebration of my YouTube channel, Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart Readings, coming up, on which I'll do monthly and mid-monthly readings for the zodiac signs. This is good if you have sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Sagittarius, or if you are, spying on someone who has sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Sagittarius. So what messages do we have for the general portion? We'll do a general portion, we'll do a love portion, and then we'll see what you need to let go of this hallowed season. And here we go. We are starting up for the sign of Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. All right, I see the Wheel of Fortune coming up, which is talking about the planet Jupiter, and we have Pluto, Plutonian card, Judgment, which is connected to Scorpio. Jupiter is in the sign of Scorpio now, Sagittarius. Jupiter rules your sign. So you are the planet of good luck, or your ruler is. And so here we see this bringing some intensity to your Wheel of Fortune, some tough decisions, some deep kind of life-changing decisions that you're going to be going through within this next year, really getting to the depth of what you want and what you don't want. But it's good. Your subconscious energy is brilliant in the High Priestess. So you are really just third eye, crown chakra space. Trust your intuition. You might have a lot of spiritual downloads, a lot of spiritual insights, a lot of spiritual growth at this time, Sagittarius. Really trust your intuition immensely. You have a card of happy endings coming in here. So you have things of, that are really good coming in. You have the Ten of Pentacles as well. So physical security and financial security and emotional security, I see, because you have the bounce back. You are the bounce back kid. So not only do you have the Wheel of Fortune and the planet Jupiter on your side, but you have the Six of Wands. So whoever has been down on their luck, you could have been suffering because of things in the family. Whether that was certain family not believing in you, or, and not just in family, but around, around town, or just having a tough time with your family, you guys going through something together. I see a crew coming through here, bouncing back. You definitely have people who want to support you, who are happy for you, who are very happy for your success and things. And we have people who, even as you go through these tough changes and these tough calls, are going to be by your side and really supporting you a lot. So feel free to trust yourself, making those judgment calls in who you're keeping and who you're releasing in your life. This next year, you're going to get thick as thieves with who is around you and who is not. Like, they're all uniformed, they're not, they're mobbing in a good way, not a bad way, rolling out. So you have also the manifesting card. So you already know this, Sag. You guys are the lucky you-know-whats of the zodiac, and you are showing it. You are about to shine because you have the Magician as well. So you are able to manifest. You have all the resources you need. Even when it looks like you're not going to make ends meet, you're going to find the resources to get there. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. You are going to get those resources to work together and make it happen. And part of the reason why is because you're so daydreamy about it. There could also be young children who are inspiring you in your home or in your life. This could also be water signs, particularly a Pisces. Pisces will be really good dreamers to help support you at this time. They're going to keep you out of your head when you're getting too logical and analytical. You might have a Pisces really on your mind that you're having a lot of spiritual connections with, spiritual growth with, past life stuff coming up. Absolutely. You might have a mentor who is a Pisces. This could also be a Cancer or Scorpio, but it's really leaning towards Pisces here. That is there. So really trust that manifesting. You can really make what you want to happen. Use that dreamer's mind. Use that belief of, that law of attraction, that, I don't know, you guys, Sages are just naturally good with that. So really trust yourself in that. Now, you might have some anxiety about some really tough judgment calls. You're going to have to look at the unsavory side of things to decide who's in your happy endings and who's in your pictures, your long-term picture and things. And that's going to give you a little bit of anxiety and turmoil. You might already be feeling that. Especially as we go through the Scorpio season and the times in the winter where it feels heavier, you might be like, man, this is throwing off my vibe. Like, I don't want to, he's holding this like book of judgment. Like, I don't want to I don't want to make these decisions. I don't have to, shot call who's in and who's out and this kind of thing. You kind of want to forgive people. I do see some forgiveness happening where, where there was maybe some immaturity or that kind of thing. Maybe somebody that you were upset with when you were younger now is going to cycle back around and you guys are going to be in a good place together. But yes, this is you making decisions for your soul path, for your long-term betterment. So really trust yourself with that. So let's see what oracles that you have. Whoa, that one's going. Let's see what oracles that you have for your advice here for general. Acceptance and equality. So this is about really being accepted for who you are, really knowing where you come from, knowing your own roots, knowing that you're equal in those things. I think that could have been a thing because you have ancestors here too. So where do you come from? What's your roots? I know Sagittarius really likes to be multicultural and dip into where everyone else is from, but especially when you're going to spirituality and stuff, there's the energy to really need to respect. You have blind spots with it. So there's your own history and heritage that you're not knowing about. And there could be others as you're going through growing your family, there's marriages and things coming in, and on your spiritual path, you really want to see, the truth of everything that you're connecting to and honor the real origins and traditions of that. But it is very important. You have ancestors here, the love and legacy of our DNA. So in family being very important with the 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. So for those of you who, I do feel like some of you have actually lost family in some way, maybe been kind of ostracized by family in some way, you're going to come back around. You're going to find those roots. You're going to find, if there's been things hidden in your family with your history or, just a sense of loss. I feel like you're going to find the acceptance you're looking for over this next year. And starting in this next month, really starting to clear up those blind spots that you've had and where you come from. And it's going to give you a deeper sense of meaning. And I think it's what you've been looking for. You're not going to have to look outwardly to other people's traditions and heritage. You're going to start connecting with yours in a very deep way, which is very beautiful. All right, so now let's look into the love portion. Looks good. Looks good there for all over. Just good luck and bounce back. And happy endings for the general. So I'm very happy to see that for you, Sag. So now looking into the love life of those with Sun, Moon, and Rising in Sagittarius. Whoa. Okay, you're ready. Jumping all over. Got the Judgment card again. So it's not going away, Sag. You're going to have to make those tough calls. You really are. And if someone is up to no snuff, and not good for your spirit, even if you feel a soulmate connection, yep, you even have the Death card as well. So Scorpio season is going to keep pushing you to make these decisions. The Hanged Man, you just want to hang around there and just be spiritual, just be whatever, be self-sacrificing, and it's really not what you're supposed to do. See, you're literally I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You don't want to listen. And when people are telling you things about your love life, you're very defensive, extremely defensive.